Israel? Yes! Yes! Thank you. Yes! Thank you, man. Hey, Mom, hey.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to join Jesus, Niño, and Bethlehem Whitty in holy matrimony. Who today presents the bride to be married?
We do.
Okay. Now, folks, I've known Jesus and Bethlehem for a long time. I've known them through fencing. I knew Bethlehem back when she was still shorter than me. And I knew Jesus back when he used to wear that beanie everywhere he went. Jesus and I spent a lot of time together as fencing referees. And one day we were hanging out and Jesus said to me, "I'm going to ask out Bethlehem." I thought to myself, Bethlehem. And I thought about what I knew about Jesus and what I knew about Bethlehem. And I said to myself, yeah, that might work. Yeah, they might like each other.
Maybe.
And here we are today. So that being said, if anyone has any objections to this union, speak now or forever hold your peace. Folks, the Bible has a lot to say about marriage and about love. In the first book of John, chapter 4, verse 12, no one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God lives in us, and his love is made complete in us. Same John, chapter 3, verse 18, dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. And in Solomon, chapter 3, verse 4, I have found the one whom my soul loves. J.R.R. Tolkien also had something to say about love. The greatest adventure is what lies ahead. Today and tomorrow are yet to be said. The chances, the changes are all yours to make. The mold of your life is in your hands to break. And on this day, at the beginning of their greatest adventure together, the bride and the groom have prepared special vows.
I'm a little nervous, guys. So I'm going to tell a tiny little story. So story time, yeah. I'm nervous. All right. I wanted to tell you about a little deal I made like a long time ago, or not a long time ago, a couple years ago. So you and I, to let you guys about know something kind of personal, you and I had a rough patch when we moved in together, where it was tough to put up with each other, as I'm sure everybody has a fun time figuring out how to put up with each other when they first have to live together. And it was just tough. It was just rough. And it just didn't seem like it was going to work. And we ended up separating for a week. And I'm sure all these people know, all of you, and Davis especially, that I was a total pain in the butt, just a complete basket case for a while, for all week. And then finally that last day, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to cry anymore. I'm done with this. I was like, I had a little chitty chat with God. And I was like, you know what? I'm not sure if the whole relationship thing is for me. I was like, it's kind of sucks. I was like, because I love him more than anybody. And I don't think I want to go through this again. But I was like, you know what? He's going to be a really, really... Sorry, I can't look at you. I said, he's going to be a really, really good... Thank you. He's going to be a really amazing dad and husband someday. And I need you to put him with whoever is the best example of that. To fulfill him to the utmost. To put him with who's the best example of God's love. And I said, maybe that wasn't me. I said, but he needs to be with that person, no matter what. And I was like, and if I really love him, then I have to let him go. And I was like, I'm not going to cry anymore. I'm just going to let him go. And I said my little amen, and I was like, all right, cool. And you texted me right after that, and you wanted to see if we wanted to get together to chat. And it was like God was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, awesome. I'm glad we had that talk. Like, here it is. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. I'll accept that as your answer. And everyone still has their days, of course, where they bug the crap out of each other. I'm sure there's plenty of days we annoy each other, but it's like after that,
Yep.
I see you.
Yep.
But after that, it was like everything clicked. Everything just fell into place. And I guess I just wanted to share that little deal I made with God, and I guess he upheld it, because I get to stand here with you and bug you for the rest of your life.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I'm gonna get emotional too, because that happens. So,
Do I need to look away?
Bethlehem, or
Oof, you called me my name.
or what I usually use, hey, caca, caca, or yo.
That's all me.
You're an incredible person. Anybody who's known me for a really long time knows that she pretty much did the impossible today by getting me to actually come up and be here on the altar of my own free will. A lot of people know that this probably isn't me, but somebody actually changed my mind. I remember the first time I actually met her was at a fencing tournament, and I thought that I was trying to be Mr. Smooth and get her to go out with me, and she responded by leaving me on red. Yeah, she left me on red for a few months, so that was awesome. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
But she did make a peace offering after that with some ice cream a few months later, which it was a good peace offering. Then we, and time went on and all that, and we got together. Also, a lot of you who know me know I'm not very vocal or emotional. So the fact that like she can see when I have a slight eyebrow twitch, or if somebody does something and my tiny eyes get even tinier, it takes a lot for her to actually, I mean, she actually knows me. She is a 1 in a million woman. She's loving, compassionate, caring, very selfless. Very selfless. She's always giving care packages to people. A few people that are here, when they had the Rona, she gave them care packages, went out of her way. It's one of the traits I love about her. So I vow that every time you say things like ambidextrous or topo chico, I will always roll my eyes ever so hard. But deep, deep down, I don't ever want you to stop saying stuff like that. If you can promise me that, I will always be the Aizawa to your Mrs. Joke. And then I also vow to have my butt firm and ready in case you need a cop a feel, or 2, or 3,
Every day.
or 4,
Every day.
or whenever I go to sleep, it's just there.
He's got a nice butt.
Yes. So I vow to do all these things. You are an amazing woman. I'm the luckiest man in the world. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you and Lilith and Thugzilla, and apparently our 2 future twins that we're supposed to have.
Yeah, quite a good people.
She's not pregnant though, so it'll be alright. So I love you. Good.
And now, the bride and groom have a union ceremony, a bit of an old-fashioned one.
Oh God, fuck. That's fine. You want me to? English?
Mm-hmm. 3 crushed was a good idea.
Yeah, that's fine. No, fuck. It's gonna be all sugar.
So much sugar.
So much
You ready
sugar.
for a sugar high?
You wanna do the arm thing, or you just
Yeah.
wanna do?
Sorry, it's not going all the way.
That's fine. I'll just drink the sugar.
And now,
Whoa.
No.
Jesus Niño, do you take Bethlehem Whitty to be your lawfully wedded wife? In
I do.
sickness and in health? There's more.
My bad.
In sickness and in health, until death do you part.
I do.
Bethlehem Whitty, do you take Jesus Niño to be your lawfully wedded husband? In sickness and in health, until death do you part.
I do.
Okay, now the names.
So you first.
Hopefully I bet.
Oh god, fuck. I don't think it's gonna fit. It's probably just gonna be good. What this?
Then, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may do the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Niño.
I guess. We're going to the right?
Yeah, to the front of the house.
Hey. I'll bring it back.
The big girl.